Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here with me today. We have some really great stuff going on here. We're using the So Sentimental stamp set and dies, which are adorable. I absolutely love these dies. We've got some Smoky Slate cardstock. We're using these free celebration goodies. You can only get these free with a $50 order. Some Bermuda Bay ink, paper trimmer. We've got all the things. So I did no editing almost at all to this video because it wasn't very long because of how I'm going to show you to make these cards. These are all fun gift card holders. Here's all the measurements. If you need to pause the video here, you can, but don't worry, I have a free printable over on my blog. So if you visit me at Love and Stampin', you can download and print this, and you don't even have to worry about these measurements at all. So we're scoring at each end, and we're going to score, let me see if I can find it in my notes, 4 and 8 7/8, or 10.2 centimeters and 22.5 centimeters. And then I'm going to show you how to put them into your Big Shot, but we're not actually going to run them through. So on the shorter side, you're going to lay it down on your clear plate. You're going to take your die and line it up with the very end of the cardstock. And then you're going to apply tape to each side or Post-it note, whatever you have to hold it down. And then you're going to line your other die cutting plate up on top just to the first beveled edge, if you saw that there. So there are photos over on my blog as well. After you cut that, you're going to go to the other end of your cardstock and you are going to so this is how it will be when it's done. And then you're going to go to the other end of your cardstock and you're going to cut out this little half slit where this will tuck in. The way you're going to do that is by taking your die, lining it up. So I have to just kind of fold this here so I can get an idea of where I would end up needing to cut this. So you're going to kind of, you got to cut the first one first, and then you got to fold it over, and then you have to fold these down on top of each other and then put this in place. If you do it the other way or you don't line it up, then you could have a problem. Then you're going to line your top clear cutting plate up just over that little half moon circle area. If you push your cutting plate too far over, it's going to cut the whole die cut area out. Now, I will tell you, this takes a little practice. You probably won't get it perfect right out the gate. So I would recommend using some scrap paper or old paper to kind of get a feel for it before you actually do it. All right, then we have a bunch of pieces here that we're going to put our card together with, and while I do that, we're going to kind of break into story time. Now, what I've done is I've grabbed the imagery from this video and put it on a kind of little tutorial so that you can see where the die cuts need to be lined up and where the clear cutting plates need to be lined up. FYI, on this little pocket, you need to add tear and tape adhesive only to the 3 sides. You don't want to add it to the top because then you would have nowhere to put your gift card holder in the pocket. So just 3 sides. And I forgot to pre-stamp this, so I end up trying to stamp it after it's adhered, which is not the best plan. So if you want to stamp this and make it cute before you add it, I would recommend that. Okay, so what's been going on? Well, let's see. Not much, actually. We had a basketball game on Saturday for my daughter. She plays in basketball rec league and then also for the school teams when it's time for that. She loves playing basketball and she is fairly okay at it. I think she could be really good at it if she would practice. So we're working on that with her and talking about, how it takes practice to be good at anything. 99% of the population doesn't just come out of the gate perfect at whatever it is they want to do. And so we're really trying to instill some of that in her right now and get her to understand that you have to practice in order to be good and get good at something. So we are working on that with her, but at the same time trying to balance not pushing her, because if it's not something she really loves to do, then, you know, we don't want to make her do something she doesn't really love doing. She did score a basket, which was really cool. Got a basket during the game. And at this age, she's now been moved to the 6th, 7th, 8th grade rec team, which is interesting because I really thought she would be swallowed up. She is tall for her age, but she's not like super tall, and the other girls, some of them are 2 years older than her and have gone through puberty, so they're a lot taller than her. And so I really thought that she was just going to get swallowed up by this and it was going to be all bad, and it wasn't. She did great and she held her own, and I told my husband, I'm like, I think she played better like with these older girls than she has played with the younger group, because the other group is 3rd through 5th. And he said, yeah, because she knows she has to bring her A game. Like, there's no options here. So she really did. She played her little heart out. She was all heart, and it was awesome. So that was cool. And then, I don't know if any of you follow football, and I really don't follow football except for the 49ers. The 49ers won, and they are going to be playing against the Packers next weekend, or actually this coming weekend, and I am super excited about that, and I'm hoping that they annihilate the Packers and go to the Super Bowl. So that's really exciting. That's kind of been like a fun thing I've been following and watching and stuff. Okay, so we've got these awesome sequins here, and there's twine as well. It's a free pack of sequins and twine when you place a $50 order. Doesn't matter what you order. If you want these sequins and the twine pack, then you can choose those for free when you place that order. I've been getting some questions about the Ladybug stamp set. Okay, so here's the deal. If you place a $300 order or more, you get the Ladybug stamp set for free, but you have to enter the item number in the host product area. So I guess rumor has it there's been several people who haven't done that, and then they just assumed they were going to get their Ladybug stamp set free, and then they never got it, and they've been really upset. So there's that little tip for you if you plan on putting in a large order. All right, so this card's all finished. Again, measurements for these cards, all 3 of these cards are over on my blog. There's a big red button that says click here to download and print the tutorial, and you can print it off and have it. I love gift card holders, and frankly, can you ever have enough of them? I mean, they're the kind of thing that I just love having sitting around, so that if I have a birthday coming up and I kind of sadly forgot about it, or I'm like, oh, crud, so-and-so's birthday's tomorrow, I can run and grab a gift card, throw it in a really cute gift card holder, and I'm set. So this is kind of a fun cut. This one, you're going to take one of the dies from the So Sweetly Stitched, or I can't remember the name of those, So Stitched Sweetly dies. You're going to put this is the second to the largest, or second down die. Put it in the middle of the card. You're going to put your clear cutting plates like this. So you're going to line them up. You need to make sure you hold them really nice and straight so that your lines cut straight. You're going to run it through and only run it down to about the same amount at the bottom. That will give you this. So then you've got this little like pouch, I guess, or I don't even know if it's a pouch, slit, and you'll be able to add your gift card underneath it. So we're going to stamp on it first, because I wanted to stamp a sentiment at the top, and I'm using Bermuda Bay ink. I used Bermuda Bay for all of these, and the awesome Bonanza Buddies Designer Series paper for all of these, which I think is actually called like Birthday Bonanza, because it just went well together. And when I'm designing several different things, it's really way easier for me to just grab a certain set of supplies and then make it all with those supplies. So what else is happening? I'm trying to think. There's not a lot. My poor father-in-law, he's really sick. He's got the flu. So that's a bummer. So we've been kind of keeping up with him. And because of that, I've been getting my daughter and my sister-in-law's kids every day after school. And I'll probably continue that way for a time being, because he went to the doctor, he tested positive for type B, and so they're like in quarantine, him and my mother-in-law. And so we don't want the kids obviously going around them and risking them catching it. And so there's that. Okay, so this then slides underneath, and you have this really cute little gift card holder area. You could add a little animal or some other little cute stamped thing to the centerpiece there. You could make that adorable. I just didn't want to take the time with the video, because the whole point of this video is really showing you the cuts and how to kind of make the gift card holder portion. So I went a little bit easy on the decorating and card designing, because ultimately the whole point for me of this video was to show you how you could make different fun, unique gift card holders. All right, so we're layering these pieces down. Again, measurements were on the screen earlier. Linked below is a link that says blog with instructions. You click that link and it will take you directly to the blog post where I will have the printable tutorials. So if you need them, they're there. This is a really cute little die cut from that same die cut set, the Sweetly Stitched. I'm stamping the For You sentiment with Bermuda Bay ink, and then I'm going to pop it up with a couple of dimensionals and add it to the front. Again, because I am doing more of the work inside the card and I'm wanting to really kind of show off that part, I'm not stressing too much about the front, but you could make it as intricate and fancy as you want to. I just chose to keep it fairly simple. Okay, so the next card. And the final card. I had to take a drink of water there. I have this card that is really cute and simple. And I start out by thinking I'm going to cut it on Whisper White. I ended up cutting it on Smoky Slate, but I'm showing you how to do this. You want to make sure you line up this die with the very bottom of the card base, or it's not the card base, it's the insert. And then you're going to take the top part and you're going to cut it. So you end up with this kind of like little flappy thing that sticks up in the center. So that's how you're going to cut it. And then it comes out like this, okay? Then you're going to take a dimensional and I tore it because I didn't have a solid dimensional, but you're going to take a dimensional and you're going to put it on the back of this, but do not remove the release paper. Leave it on there. Then we've got our card base, and we're going to go ahead and adhere this piece down into our card base with that dimensional facing down. But again, not removing and not adding any adhesive to the flap area. You don't want to do that. So we're going to stick this down, and voila, you've got your gift card holder, and it kind of sticks up a little bit so it's easy to grab and stick your gift card behind. To decorate the front, we've got some Bermuda Bay cardstock and some other designer series paper pieces. This is such a cute gift card holder for a birthday. You could adhere one of the cute little animals from the Bonanza Buddies stamp set bundle to the little flap so that it looks like one of the little animals is holding the gift card. That was an idea that entered my mind, but again, I was trying to keep things simple and quick, so I didn't go forward and do that. But I would recommend trying it if you're going to make this card. I would try adding that cutesy tootsy little thing. So a few more designer series paper elements, and then we're going to stamp and finish this card off with the sentiment with another one of the cool labels from that same So Sentimental bundle, and I think it's sweetly stitched dies. So this calls for confetti, which is perfect. And then after I finished this video, I think I added several sequins to the front to kind of make it look like confetti. And that was the 3 unique cards. If you want to purchase any of the supplies that you've seen here today, they are listed below the video. They are listed on my blog, and there is that free printable tutorial, so you can always grab that. Last thing for story time. My new time to go live is Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you have not gotten the opportunity yet to join me live, I would love for you to do that on Facebook. I go live there on Facebook, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I've made the decision that no matter how crazy it is in my house, we're just going for it. So if the dogs are barking, if my husband's home, if the kid's yelling, if whatever's happening, y'all are just going to have to be subjected to it until I have my new space where I can shut everybody out and tell them, no, you can't come in here. I don't want to hear from you. Those types of kind things. So there's my 3 gift card holders. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, drop them in the comments below. And I always appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription to my YouTube channel. And you can click the little bell next to the subscribe to get notified when I go live. If you want to see any other videos from me, you can click either image you see here. Click the circle with my face in it to subscribe to my channel, and shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.